Here we have a 2019 on a 19 registration, Scania K360IB, Higer Touring 51 seat executive coach. So, having an identity crisis, this bus, because it doesn't know whether it's working for Shearings or for Interski. Probably this time of year, a bit of both. We're down at Shilton Travel in Bedfordshire. Long-time Ledger Shearings operator. Looking at this Scania Touring. Finished up in Shearings livery. So it's obvious what it spends most of its time doing. Alloy wheels are fitted. Power operated centre continental door. I've got to be honest, the more I look at these, the more I like them. I do, honestly. There's one thing I don't like, and when we get to it, I'll tell you. But other than that, I do think these are a good budget vehicle. Under the bonnet, Euro 6 Scania engine. That's driven through Scania's OptiCruise automated gearbox. Reverse cameras also fitted and working. Back down the near side, no battle scars. You can put this straight to work, really. In all honesty, parallel opening lockers. This for me is the bit I don't like. Right, the luggage capacity doesn't look great to me. Listen, I've never loaded one. I would imagine if I had to, we'd get everything in, but we'd have to think about it. And it's the amount of space that toilet unit takes up. It takes a third of your luggage. However, just had a conversation with Trevor about that, and he said, you know what? He said, loaded it up on a Skier a couple of weeks ago to feed down to Dover. He said it was full, he said, and I had to think about it. He said, but I got it all in. So if you can fill it up on a Skier, then it should be all right. But that really for me is the only negative in my opinion. But I'm not buying it, you are. Right, so as we jump on board, 51 keel reclining seats. This is a fairly common interior for this product, this black and red. Fortunately, not too much red. 3-point seat belts fitted. We've got leather piping and headrest inserts. Seats are all in good order, but it's been used predominantly on tour work. It's not getting battered, is it? You know? There's USB connectors at every seat. I like that style of connector because two reasons. One, it's not really in your eye line like if it was on the back of the seats. And two, the push in, pull out. So if you forget to disconnect, it's just got to come out without doing any damage. Trace to the seat backs. Sideways movement is fitted as well. We're fully carpeted. We've got a centre sunken toilet unit, and then opposite that we've got this, you know, I describe them as Germanic. It's a Frenzel hot drinks facility. The reason I said that I describe them as Germanic is that everything you see that's built over there seems to have one in, whether it's a Cetra, whether it's MAN Lion, Torline. I know Torliner's not built in Germany, but it's MAN's German, as is Merck, Turismo, but Torliners, they all have this in this Frenzel unit. It's got a fridge in the top as well. The reason we've got Frenzel, Kiel, all Northern Europe products is this vehicle has a bit of a run round when in the build process, because obviously it's a Scania chassis, Scandinavia. It then goes to China to be bodied with the Higer body, and then it comes back up to, I'm just going to put that back in because it's hanging out, that needs mending, and then it comes back up to Northern Europe for the interior, hence the Kiel seats, Frenzel, etc, etc, etc. So it's a bit of a, it has a bit of a world tour in the build process. Centre sunken toilet, have we mentioned that? I think we have. We're wired for DVD, we've got 2 fixed monitors, we're fully air conditioned. The other thing I like about this is that it's a complete Scania product. So if you need anything, it's a one-stop shop. You're not having to go here, there and everywhere to get your bits and pieces. You go to your local Scania dealer, hopefully they can get them, and if, you know, they give you the old pony about, oh, we don't know now about buses, we just like mending trucks. You go to workshop, don't you? And you get it sorted that way. And that for me is a big selling point. I see this in that bracket of Thames Safari, Volvo Evator, Scania Touring. They're all one-stop shop budget execs. Okay, and listen, it'll do the same job as a Van Hool or, you know, anything that's sort of high up the money scale. Still earn you the same money, and nobody's going to go, I'm not getting on it. You know, so I really rate these. I think the way the job's going now, vehicles like this have a massive place in the market. Dash is well laid out, as you can see. Multifunction steering wheel fitted. Mileage, she's done just over 200,000 kilometres, so she's not even killed with miles. There is a safe under the driver's seat. There's another fridge in the dashboard. We've got lane departure warning, automated emergency braking system, adaptive cruise control. We have a courier seat, but for me, I just think this is a good all-rounder, and the amount of people that go back and buy more, you only have to look at JH Coaches and how many they've had in the fleet. Look at Carvers, he likes them. Look at Patser Wrexham. You know, there's moving people in Blackburn, right? All operators that go back and buy more of these. That says something for me. So to recap, it's a 2019 on a 19 registration Scania K360IB Higer Touring 51 seat executive coach.